Hi everybody, my name is Asandomia. Today I'm going to talk about working with emergency service. The aim of this course is to outline what is emergency service and what expected from you as a leader, management or manager. Number two is to discuss what you are expected of this emergency service from them. Then I'm going to highlight 10 points who are emergency service, the 10 points. Number one, the emergency service. Number two, the law enforcement. Number three, fire and rescue team. Number four, medical service. Number five is security service. Number six is initial jurisdictions will be initially fall to your team. Number seven, the emergency service will take over when they arrive. Number seven, not number eight, not necessary immediately. Then number nine, they will need to make an appreciations of situation before they leave. Number 10, this is the risk assessment. I'm going to talk about 7 points. What do the emergency service required from you, the management or the supervisor or the team leader? I'm going to measure 7 points. Number one, any witness to this incident occurrence. Number two, as much as information, they need as much as information as possible. Number three, photographs and drawing or diagram in that incident, they need it. Then number four, access to the systems or the procedures, right? If you have your CCTVs or any system, they need access to it. Then point number five, perhaps communication. They need communications. Then number six, they need parking or maneuver space in case of any emergency in your workplace. The firefighter or first aid group, they need parking space for any case of emergency. Then point number seven, perhaps refreshment. Sometimes if there is a fire occurrence or theft, sometimes they need backup refreshment. Yeah. Then I'm going to talk about when will the incidents be made safe. In case of there is real incident, when do we declare this incident be safe? I'm going to talk about 4 points, right? Point number one, when there is minimal danger to life and property, like in case of flood, right? When they flood the water, at least erosions, everything look okay, then they will declare safety that people can go out. Then point number two, after consultation with all parties, right, like the parties that are involved in these emergency systems, after they declare that everything is okay, they have to consult with them first, that they will give go ahead that everything is okay. Then point number three, the police will take responsibility. Then point number four, there should be a post-incident briefing as soon as possible, like in case of fraud or in case of accident or in case of fire. Immediately this incident is finished, right? These team leaders, the emergency system, their leaders will declare, they will have a briefing among themselves that everything is okay, we are going to normal situation. So These are the steps. Then I'm going to talk about 4 steps in controlling a crime scene or an incident or accident. Accident simply means that it's an inevitable situation where an accident can occur at any time. I'm going to talk about 4 points how we can control a crime scene when this incident occur, how we going to control this evidence. Point number 1, I'm going to talk about 4 points. Outline the type of incidents that occur. That is number 1. Number 2, explore how to explain, how to plan and prepare for incidents. Number 3, understand how to set up an incident control. In case of any incident, what you should do, you should know, a company should know what they should do in case of incident, crisis management. Then number 4, outline the 4 C of incidents incident scene or management. You have 6 C's, right? Then I'm going to talk about 8 typical emergency and incidents that occur. 8 emergency or typical incident that normally occur. Number 1, you have accidents. Accidents can occur at any time. They have number 2, which is gas or water leakage. Then number 3, you have a crime. Crime can occur at any time. They have fire. Fire can occur at any time. Then you have flood. Flood can occur at any time. That is 5. Number 6, you have explosive. Explosive can occur. Number 7, you have terrorism. Then number 8, you have riots. So how you can settle all of these things? These things are all incidents. It can occur. I'm going to talk about 4 authorities in emergency. 4 authorities. Yeah. Number 1, the team leaders or the manager at this scene of an incident within the site, we have the initial jurisdiction. Number 2, there will be an explanation by the staffs or the visitor that the manager should solve their problem, should solve this crisis. They are expecting much from you. Then number 4, the first to maintain at any incident is the most crucial phrase. That is why that's the first action that you take, you as the leader, is the most crucial part, how you can calm down people, right? Then you have to remember the 4 C, the 6 C's. You have to remember this one. What are the 6 C's? You have number 1, you have to confirm which incident or which incident occur. Then number 2, you have to be clear. Then number 3, condom. You have to condom this area that this incident occur. Then control. You have to control people. Then contact. There should be a contact. Which emergency system you should contact in case of any emergency. Then number 6, you talk about check. You have to check. Then I'm going to explain this 6C in a very concise way. I'm going to explain the 6 C's, right? Number 1, confirming. How can you confirm? What information do you need to have? Then, has it come from a credible source? That is confirmed. Is anyone else at that scene, that the scene of the incident? Then, upon arrival of this emergency system, what do you see when you arrive in this crime scene? Then, are you suspicious of anything around? Then confirm. Then the second C, which is clear, it means clear. In clear, upon arrival, what have you found? Then, are there any other people? Then, is there any potential danger at this crime scene or incident place? If everything is clear, then I'm going to talk about the third C. It means condom. That is condom this area. You have to condom this area. What is the threat in this area? Then any small suspicious, if there is a small suspicious, you have to condom the area. If it's 100 meter or 200 meter, you have to condom the area to prevent other people. Then control, which is the fourth C. You have to ensure that the condom of this area, nobody can interrupt any or have any access. Only authorized people that have access to this area. Then you have to stay out. Then you keep everybody out also. You have to wait for the emergency response teams. When they are coming, when the emergency response team come, that the time you have to give them control how they can have access to the crime scene. A crime scene can be anything that is threat. Then it's talking about the 5C, which is contact. Contact, you have to have every contact of the emergency system, the emergency service, like the firefighter, the police, the fire force, the civil defense, and paramedics. You have to have their contact. You as the manager or team leader. Then point number 6, talking about check. Check means you check or search this area for any suspicious items, like in terms of theft, in terms of fire. You have to check or suspicious items. You have to check these areas. Then be aware of possibility of secondary device, that can trigger, or any suspect around that can trigger any incident. Then the other point is to evacuate people. But on my next topic, I'm going to talk about evacuation plan.